Alright, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? So it's Devone Gorum here again with another story time with Devone. And yes, this was some bullshit. Okay, so let's take it back a year or so when I was in a beginning theater class. You know, it was a mixture between the beginning theater class and intermediate theater class, you know, all mixed in one. But, you know, we're all cool and we're all a family and we're all helping each other out. Now, with that being said, there was this girl, she didn't really want to do none of the assignments or none of the acting exercises or none of the little like writing assignments that we had to do. It wasn't hard, just probably like a couple paragraphs about like a character that you make up, like really easy, like simple shit, right? But she didn't want to do it, and us as, you know, like a little family, we try to support her. She was like, you know, oh well, I'll just drop the class then, I don't want to do this, you know. And we're all kind of like, hey, like, no, don't do it. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna not take a lot of time, it's gonna be good, like you got it. So I guess she ended up doing like a little something or whatever, and she stayed in the class. But literally, we know that was the biggest fucking mistake like we could have ever made, because this bitch was crazy. Like, this bitch was so crazy, we're just gonna call her CB from now on. A little bit goes on, and our teacher, he gives us partners for an acting scene, a group of 2 or 3, right? She gets a group with this other girl, and the teacher said, okay, everybody grab each other's numbers, and whenever you guys are late or if you guys want to talk about the scene, you would text each other. So everybody swapped numbers. CB and her partner swapped numbers too, and then CB's partner comes into class the next day telling us, oh, you know, she's crazy, she started sending us weird messages, she don't want to be her partner no more, get her a new partner. We're like, whoa, why? Like, what's going on? Like, what's the deal? And, you know, she prints out the conversation that her and CB had. CB was just kind of going off. Okay, so let's call the guy Jonathan. She was sending her partner messages about Jonathan. She's like, oh, Jonathan likes me and don't talk to him, and like you only trying to flirt with him, but he doesn't want to flirt with you, he only want to flirt with me. And like she never even like flirted with the guy. She's not even thinking about nothing like that. She's just trying to, you know, get into class and like get her acting thing on and probably get herself an agent, you know, things like that. But, you know, CB was just mentally like, you know, that was one of her victims. So she gave her partner hell the whole class. So the whole semester they just went back and forth, you know, talking shit about each other behind each other's back and like getting real angry, not sitting by each other, not looking at each other when each other do their performances, because, you know, it's a theater, you have to perform. And so once one of them performs, the other one would just, you know, kind of look away, doing shit like that. So that was her victim number 1. Now her victim number 2 was one of my friends. So she was sitting down on the bench, right? And then one of my friends went up and talked to her just to say hi. So he did, and then she got up and she walked away to the other side of like the campus or whatever. And then after that, she goes in the classroom, start telling everybody, oh, he doesn't understand rejection. He keeps trying to flirt with her. He doesn't get over her. He's psycho. He's like desperate or whatever. And like it turns out, you know, he wasn't. He was a cool guy. He was trying to say hello. She was being her crazy ass self. So that was her victim number 2. Now her victim number 3 was another one of my friends in class. Her and him, they were in the same play. They practiced at the same time. It was in the same facility. She kept telling, you know, his girlfriend that, oh, he has sex, you know, with this girl, but she kept telling his girlfriend that. So, and after a certain amount of times, if you hear something, you probably believe it. So his girlfriend was starting to believe in it and would start kind of like giving him a little bit of shit, like, did you really sleep with her? Did you really do this and that? He was like, no, what the fuck, no, I didn't even know where this shit came from. No, she kept doing that, you know, kind of fucking up his life too. So that's her victim number 3. And then her victim number 4 came a little bit later on. Technically her victim 4 was Jonathan, was technically her victim 4, because she like was telling his girlfriend some shit too when he finally got a girlfriend, because I guess she was thinking that he liked her, but he did, like, nobody like give a fuck about her, but she just kept saying that in her mind, you know. So that was her victim number 4. Now her victim number 5 came, you know, after the semester where everything was said and done. We did our final, we did all the performances, we got our grades. Just to set this up a little bit, so me and my other friends, like, we'll talk to whoever, and, you know, we didn't have no like, there's no rules who we talk to. Like, if you didn't have a problem with us, you didn't have a problem with us, so we would talk to you. So I would talk to CB and I'll talk to her partner, you know, like separately as individual friends, you know what I'm saying? So every time I'll talk to her friend, CB was like, don't talk to her, why are you talking to her? Oh, have fun with your new best friend. You know, try to talk shit. I just brush it off like, bitch, I don't owe you anything. Like, you're not my girl, you're not my friend. Like, I don't owe you who I talk to, who I not talk to. Like, no. After the semester ends, me and my 2 other friends kind of started talking to her, because she kind of like chilled down just a slightly bit, chilled down. She was still a psycho, but she was chilling down. So me and my friends were like, we'll talk to her. So we kind of did. And at the close to the end of the semester, she was like, oh, I would like to hang out with you guys during the summer. So we probably text or whatever, blah, blah. So she gave me her number. I gave her mine. And then a couple weeks after the semester, she was telling me, she sent me this message. She was like, oh, sorry, I don't want to see you guys in the summer. I don't really like you guys. Don't talk to me. Bye. Like, okay. 5 minutes later, she texted me again. I just really don't like you guys. Just don't talk to me. Like, I'm just trying to focus on myself. I know you like me, but I don't really like you guys. Bye. I'm like, well, first, bitch, I never liked you. No, nobody did. Like, she sent me like 3 messages in a row like that, but I didn't reply to either. So, okay, if I don't reply, she'll leave me the fuck alone. But like a week later, I thought it was over. Nope, the mental case came back. You know, she texted me. She was like, oh, this is my friend's name, so I'm gonna use his name. I'm just calling him Money. She said, oh, you know, tell Money that I will never fuck him. He's really ugly, and I will never fuck him, even if he's the last one on earth. That he needs to leave me alone. Out of random again. I'm like, oh my god. So I just got sick of it. I just texted her back. I'm like, please don't text me again. And by the grace of God, that worked. And then she never texted me again. And I was finally able to like get ready for her ass, because like she was crazy. She would talk so much shit about everybody, like everybody that she would come in contact with. Either, oh, they liked her, or oh, this girl's a bitch, or this girl's a liar, blah, blah, blah. And then she was the only one that was a lying, crazy, obsessive bitch. Like, you know, I hate to speak bad on people, but you know, in this circumstance, I have to, you know, keep the story true to how it was, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm sure when she takes her medication, should be pretty good. I'm glad we survived that. But anyway, guys, I know that was a long story. More story time with Devone coming soon, guys. Thank you guys very much. It feels good to be here, be back on this story time. So check out all my films. Thank you, guys.